Good morning. Good morning. So, I don't have a long reading for you today. We made it through January. That's pretty cool. That was it was a very spicy month. A lot of shit going on. Hope everybody's mentally holding on. Yeah. Woo. So, I pulled a tarot card, and then I pulled a card for guidance for you guys. This isn't going to be a long, in-depth reading. Yesterday, it turned into 3 separate readings, and I'm like, holy shit, are you done yet? And Spirit's like, no, not yet, but almost. And finally, I finished. But that was a long reading. Sometimes it happens, okay? Anyways, today, your card of the day is Death. Don't worry, it's not scary, okay? It might be scary at that time because things around you are ending, okay? But there's a but. Okay, when things around you are ending, what does that mean? It means that new beginnings are on the way, okay? Better things are to come. So, basically, change is coming. Perhaps you need to let go of an unhealthy relationship. And if it's not a relationship, it could be tied to work. It could be tied to things that fill the void. Every time I mention the word, I don't fucking care. Every time I mention the word addiction, I'm somehow flagged saying that I'm consuming alcohol and everything. So, I don't know. What the fuck ever at this point. Anyways, one major phase in your life is ending. But that opens the door for new beginnings. Let go of uncertainty and allow yourself to start new. Okay? So today, you may be dealing... I feel and I kind of hear that these little things that kind of irritate you throughout the day, these little things that bring awareness to the things that no longer serve you, that interrupt your peace and happiness, you're now going to be aware of them and say, I'm putting an end to it. This could be your own habits. It could be a relationship you've been in for a long time that you're just finally now realizing you deserve better. This could be a job that no longer is fitting your needs, and maybe the morale in this job has went down. Everything is being surfaced so you can look at it at an eye level and say, okay, now I understand. All right? And you will let these things go because you know you deserve better. Right? Yes. And when we do let these things go, when endings happen, it's hard at first. It's hard to say goodbye. It's hard to come up with the words to explain to somebody, you're a thief of joy, and I no longer want you in my life. Maybe you can find a better way of saying it. But you're going to realize it, okay? And you're going to put an end to it. And after you put an end to this, you will then see all the positive aspects of life flow into you, okay? Everything that you have been wanting. You are the person that is holding yourself back, and you won't go forward until you put an end to whatever you need to put an end to. All right? So do know there are positive beginnings on the horizon, but first you have to go through all this turmoil. Haha. It's for me too. It's for everyone. Basically, okay? It's the way you look at it. How are you going to view this? Are you going to see it as bad? Woe is me. I'm a victim. Are you going to see it as new potential? Yeah? Look at it at a positive point of view. This is happening for your highest good. This isn't happening to you. It's happening for you. You will be going through a transformation, a transition in life, all right? Basically a metamorphosis. This is an end to a cycle. I know that sounds kind of scary, but you'll thank your lucky stars later. All right, so look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over small things can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you are being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings. Even if you don't yet have exactly what you want, still count them anyways. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on the journey called life. And if that means dropping what you have currently to move into something more positive, that's life. That's called transition, right? Yeah. But before you do that, be thankful for the things that have been in your life. It could be as small as having clothes. Do you know how much we take for granted? Before you move forward, okay, I want you to make a mental note of how many things you have in your life right now. That's people, things, places, etc. All right, most of it is material. But what do you have internally? Yeah. You have sight, you have wisdom, you have a heartbeat. You have things that so many people take for granted. You have your health, right? Yeah. But then material things too, clothes, house, car, job. You can go shopping, you can buy shoes. We always take things for granted. And once we show a little gratitude, then you'll probably receive more in life. All right? Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Take time out of a mini break or take time out for a mini break or an adventure, something that puts a spark in you, something that brings a little zest of happiness or something. Or, you know, I just got a vision of doing a hike and sitting on a mountain and just overlooking everything and taking a deep breath in, because you can breathe all that fresh air in and just exhale all the negativity, all the thoughts that have been really weighing heavy on you. And when you do stuff like that, it brings a sense of calmness and clarity. This situation may have come around because you've been distracted. And I feel situations in life, we are here to learn lessons and then on to teach others, okay? So I feel a situation always circles back around until you learn the lesson, okay? And it might not be the same exact thing, but it's basically the same thing in different clothes, okay? So things will come back around until you see the lesson, okay? And you learn from it. And when you're distracted, when you're not living in an elevated consciousness, it can slip you by and you keep making the same mistake. So it's going to present itself again. All right? Be confident within yourself. Be confident in your choices. Be confident without being overconfident. We don't want ego taking place, right? Have you shown that you even care? Okay? If not, now is the time. If you have not been showing that you care, show somebody you care. All right? I don't know who needs to hear that, but fucking show them. Reach out. Do something to show them you care. Find balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. Sometimes we get overconfident in our words, not realizing the detrimental distress it can put on someone else. Sometimes we need to bite our tongue and just get to the punch, but not punch, you know? Yeah. I wish you guys luck with everything today, okay?